The clock on the wall of the attic studio ticked loudly, counting down the final minutes of the year. Outside, the city was celebrating, but inside, Alara was frantic. She stood before a massive canvas that stretched across the entire room. This was her masterpiece, titled "The Year That Was." It was filled with bright splashes of joy and dark, jagged lines of sorrow. But Alara wasn't looking at the beautiful parts. Her eyes were fixed on a dark, ugly smudge in the bottom corner, a mistake she had made months ago. A moment of failure she couldn't let go of. "I can fix it," she whispered to the empty room. "I just need to blend it out before midnight." She dipped her brush into fresh white paint and scrubbed at the dark spot. But the black paint was dry and stubborn. Instead of covering it, the white paint mixed with the old grime, turning into a murky, depressing gray. She dipped the brush again. She painted harder. The gray smear grew larger, spreading over the bright colors near it. The more she tried to erase the mistake, the more of the canvas she ruined. "It's not perfect yet," she cried, looking at the clock. 11:58 p.m. Suddenly, a hand rested on her shoulder. It was her grandfather, the master painter, who had been watching quietly from the shadows. "Alara, stop," he said gently. "Look at your brush." Alara looked down. Her brush, once soft and clean, was now clogged with the thick, gray mud of the old paint. "The clock's about to strike," her grandfather said. "Behind you stands the canvas for the new year. It is pure, and it is waiting. But I haven't finished fixing this one," Alara argued, gesturing to the gray smear. "The paint on this year is dry, my dear. You cannot change the composition now," he said, pointing to her dirty brush. "But if you turn around and touch that fresh white canvas with this brush, you will stain the new year with the mud of the old one before you even begin." Alara looked at the dirty brush, then at the pristine white canvas waiting on the easel behind her. The bells of the city began to toll. 1, 2, she realized the truth. She couldn't save the old painting, but she could save the new one. She dropped the muddy brush into the jar of water. She watched the gray swirl away, leaving the bristles clean. She picked up a new palette, turned her back on the old year, and faced the white square just as the final bell rang. She didn't paint over the past. She simply started fresh. The moral: we often exhaust ourselves trying to rewrite or fix the mistakes of the past year. But if we carry that frustration with us, we only muddy our future. The bravest thing you can do for the new year is to wash your brush. Accept the art you have made, flaws and all, and approach the blank canvas with a clean hand.